2 was it. It was 2. There he is.
So my dude's Valk here, and today I've been playing Arataki Itto at C0, no constellations, with level 6 talents, just like I said, with an R5 white blind. If you're curious about his crit rate, the crit damage, it is 57 to 185. He is an absolute monster. I've seen him doing on normals, on average on normals, he does around 20k. If you use the bull inside of his ult, the bull hits for freaking like 50k. Actually, it's like 46k. And this is without me actually optimizing white blind. With white blind, I've been able to hit up to 54k with the bull inside of his ult. And then on top of all of that, like, he still has a lot of room to grow because I still have to get all of his talent levels to level 9 because they're only level 6 and I was doing all this. He's an absolute beast. So yeah, he's an absolute monster. He takes very little damage. He's actually able to fully tank a Child's Whale. I tested it. He hits like an absolute truck, and because he's on a team that functions with Zhongli and Albedo, if you have the actual team, like specifically the setup I'm running on screen, they do a lot of damage very quickly. It's partially thanks to the new set and a new weapon from Albedo, but you can see there's a lot of damage that comes out very, very fast with this team, and he actually is able to function inside of Abyss pretty well. Like you can see there's a 34k charge attack right there, and then a 50k bull right after. It's just, his damage is just ridiculously high for how low levels of investment I have him in right now, especially with an R5 like free-to-play weapon. It's really, really high damage, especially considering it's not reaction based at all, only level 6 talents. It's only going to get higher. So if you guys wanted Arataki Itto, I think that you can, or I think it's a fine to summon for him. I think he's a very solid unit just off my initial impressions. There is ways to better optimize his combos, I was noticing. The superlative strengths, like he's got 2 main weaknesses I'm really noticing. The energy recharge is not an issue at all. Energy recharge is a straight up non-issue. People complain about the energy recharge, I either haven't played him or what, because the energy recharge is fantastic. As long as you have him inside a Geo team or you're killing things like usual. Against solo bosses, it might be an issue, but I haven't really had any issues with energy recharge. For Arataki Itto, like, if you guys are wanting him, what was I going to get to? I was going to, oh yeah. I lost my train of thought, ADHD go burr. But his 2 main weaknesses mostly are the fact that basically he has issues chasing down targets, so you want to, and Geo doesn't really have any groupers in it, so like somebody like Kazuha or Venti just to go in and just to help group is really nice. He has a lot of issues chasing targets down, especially with how mobile a lot of the newer enemies are. A lot of newer enemies have a lot of mobility, and he has a lot of issues chasing them down. So basically, that's one of his biggest issues I'm noticing. The other issue is mostly a skill issue, is the fact that the superlative strength, or superlative stacks, they regenerate extremely quickly, and they're really hard to maintain to get that big last hit off of. The big last hit that Arataki Itto does, like, hits like a freaking truck on steroids. Although his normal charge attacks, his normal superlative fed charge attacks still hit like 20k a piece, but like I said, this is all level 6 talents. They still hit like 20k a piece. They still hit really hard as long as they're crit, you know. But basically, it's like they regenerate so quickly that it actually becomes a pain to manage them. And his normals, not even the supercharged, not even the superlative stacks, just his normals, they deal like 15 to 18k inside of his ult. Basically, whenever he's in his ult, he's just god mode. He's super, super strong. If you guys want him, I think he's really good. I think he's worth the get. Other than that, thank you guys for watching as always. If you guys pulled him, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. You ready for a clickbait YouTube thumbnail? Alright, all defense, whether the ratio is terrible. We're gonna kill him with this. We do this. And then we swap back. Here's my Arataki Itto, guys. 5,000 attack. 5,000 attack, 3,000 defense. This is my Arataki Itto, 57.3, 185 crit damage. Yeah, this is my Itto, guys. This is exactly the way you do it.